What's going on, guys? This is Tybone Skyberg here. Today we're taking a look at the another action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Superman Action Comics No.1000 with DC Multiverse 7-inch action figure from McFarlane Toys. All right, another Superman figure for you guys. So you can see right here. So I picked it up at this figure right here when I was a South America, when I was at a vacation. So about my Christmas lately gifts for some reason. So you can see that this figure right here, this is supposed to be like a $20 action figure, but now it comes with like $30. For some reason, it's because when I was on vacation, it's the same price they'll bring. It's like an international or something like that. So good thing I tried to pick them up right here at this figure right here. So it looks very nice. I like it, this Superman, the classic tradition version of, so like I said before, so you get on my point like this. So without further ado, let's get on to that. And you can see that the Superman, it has, some of the accessories and then the trading card inside. We're gonna take out the packaging for that, and it says the DC Multiverse Superman 22 moving parts, and it says McFarlane Toys on the top, and you can see on the front, and not much on the top, but like this. And it says, and on the left, it says DC Multiverse Superman Action Comics No.1000. Says McFarlane Toys on the left, and the same on the right. And then, of course, there's information. There's not much information. You get at my point like this. And, of course, there's an image like this. And it says Superman Action Comics No.1000. And at the rest of them, you're going to collect these or whatever. It says Superman Action Comics No.1000. And it says each figure comes with a collectible trading card. It's the same thing, like I said before, when my first review of it, and you get on my point like this. And I like this on the artwork. We'll get on to that point this later. And you can see right here is and you can see right here the animated series, which I already have at that one. I'm a comparison for that. And then the rest of them, the versions of, you get on my point like this. So, and there's an information like this. So you get on my point. It says DC, Warner Brothers, McFarlane Toys, and information. You get on my point like this. So all right, let's get this open and this figure, and let's find out, you guys. All right, so here's Superman Action Comics No.1000 with DC Multiverse 7-inch action figure from McFarlane Toys out of the packaging. And what can I say this, guys? I don't know what to say this. And you can see right here, it's not much in the accessories. It just come out like this. So without further ado, let's get on to that. So let's talk about the trading card. And I like this trading card once again. And you can see right here. So I'm just trying to focus right there. So all right, so you can see, I really like this artwork. It looks very great, and it says Superman Action Comics No.1000, and it goes like this on the front. And of course, you got, there's a biography known as a data file. If you want to read a pause it, if you can, it looks like this. So I do love the image on it behind them, and you can see the titles like a biography himself. Well, you get at my point like this. So it says DC Multiverse, and there's information tells you like that. So all right, there's not much in accessories, and it comes in changeable hands. For example, you got the opening hands like this on the left, and of course you got on the right, it's just a fist. But only my problem, where is on the left or on the right fist hands or something like that. So they forgot to mention, put one more until I like to see what the flying pulse looks like. So instead they're using, so you get on my point like this. The paint job is different than I have in the animated series, the Superman, the 90s. This one's different. I like that one comes from for this guy. So there's not much I have to say about this. So, oh, not only that, this also comes from the stands. Clearly, it says DC logo on it. And of course, look, for example, it has this thing on it. You have to put, it comes from attached to it. For example, you have to put that attached on it. It's like a flying post or something like that, and it comes with like this. For example, it has articulated, but this one here is like and you can see it's called a stands for the figure. And in my opinion, you can see like this, or I don't know, whatever that is. So all right, let's talk about that point or not without it. So all right, let's get on to that. All right, so you got, let me try to figure it out. All right, so we got Superman himself. Okay, so you can see right here, Superman. It looks exactly much better. That I do love this figure a lot. You can see that the S curl on his hair on it. You get my point like this. It looks very nice. I do love it that the paint job looks like, and you can see right here, the color blue is different in my opinion. And I do love it, the design, a very muscular figure. So you can see right here, and exactly like this. And I do love this color S on it because it's a shiny red. I do love this piece of the part like this. So, and you can see right here, it's a little bit that part here. So you can, like this, so you can see right here, and at the rest of them it's fine. You can see it's a little bit different in my first review with this. You get my point like this, and you can see the plastic cape on it. Unfortunately, there's no the S shield on the back because I don't know what version of this is. So you get my point like this. So plastic capes on a hand, it's just like reminds me of Mattel, but this is just different. I do prefer the more the animated series. It's thicker, not hard as plastic capes on it a little bit. All right, you can see it in the behind them, and you can see the behind the design looks, and you get my point like this. This one right here on a hand, from that point, then the hands, the design looks kind of reminds me of the Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, and DC Rebirth version of Superman. So that's the same, reminds me on it in a little bit. But the rest of them, it's okay. You get on my point like this, and the rest of them, you get on my point like this, and whatever it's out there. So that the rest of them, it's fine. I do love this piece like this, so you get my point like this. So all right, let's talk about the articulation, and it comes with, I don't think it's not 360, but it does. I'm just trying to a little bit around like this. So, and the 360 on the neck, it doesn't have a neck pivot. It does. I do love it. I forgot to mention, I do love this cape apart. It's because like this, so you get my point. All right, let's see. The shoulder joint, it has a little bit. I do love it, the shoulder joint like this. And does it have a bullet joint a little bit? I don't think it was it, but let me see if I can. A little bit, because it's just like this, so you got my point. And the shoulder joint comes like this, and it had an elbow joint like this. It's a different part. It's not the same as, and I know. And the rest joint in the hands goes like this. Now let's go to the ab crunch. Doesn't have as an ab crunch, but it does have like this, so it's not much on there like this, and then you get my point. And it has an up and down like this. It does, but this one here is different. I do love that part. And no leg joint. The circle one does not have, unfortunately, but it does have this like this, a little bit forward like this, so you get my point. And he does, let's say, he does not have kick forward, and a little bit, not much, and he does more kick back. That's weird, right? And does he have a knee joint like this? He has a knee joint, double knee joint like this. And he has a boot joint. I don't think it was, and it's not. So, and he has the toe articulated, the ankle up and down like this. He has an ankle pivot, and oh, he has a toe articulated. It's the same thing I got of the first one. So, which I didn't expecting that. So, which I saw the other videos out there or not, who knows. All right, so let's go to the comparison for you guys. All right, so here's my first comparisons with, well, I got two different Superman's figures from Mattel, for example. One for the Henry Cavill from Superman's Man of Steel, the Movie Masters version that I have. It's on the left. This is a 6 inches on the left. And of course, I got, this is Melissa Benoist, the Supergirl from the TV show from the CW. This is same balls of a Mattel. But this one here, McFarlane Toys, is as tall as this from these two guys right here. So, that's gonna be a little bit. I thought it was like, it could be 6 inches, or, but this one is a 7 inches in my opinion. So, all right, let's go to the next one. All right, so here's my second comparisons with another two different figures, the Superman figures from Mattel. Well, DC Comics multiverse from Mattel. For example, I have Superman from Super Friends with 6-inch action figure on the left, and of course Bizarro 6-inch from only at Walgreens exclusive. So these guys are from both from Mattel. You got McFarlane Toys version in the middle, so you can see right here. So, and that's all there is to that. And you can see right here, I have both Superman figures. These are my favorite in my opinion. So, all right, let's go to the final comparison. Alright, so here's my final comparisons with, well, I have two different McFarlane Toys versions of Superman, for example, Action Comics No.1000 on the right, and of course I have Superman, the animated series of 90s versions, well, you get a point like this, so you guys, these guys right here is as almost tall as him, well, almost close, so you can see right here, and I don't know what to say it is, it looks exactly a 7-inch figures in my opinion. It looks exactly very amazing, very nice detailing. It looks like this. So all right, that's all it is to that, and let's go to my final thoughts and my final ratings. So my final thoughts with Superman Action Comics No.1000 7-inch action figure with DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys. I gotta say this, it looks very nice and it looks very decent figure, and you can see right here, and I have no problem with a 7-inch action figure. So, and I do love it at the paint job, and I love the edge shield because it's a shiny color red paint job, and at the rest of them you get on my point like this. So, and I do love an articulation, and the accessories not much. The changeable hand that the stands, and it comes with a flying nice pulse or something like that, and of course the training card in himself. It looks very well in my opinion. So that's all of my final thoughts about this, and my final ratings with this figure, Superman Action Comics No.1000 7-inch action figure with DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys. I'm going to give it this figure like a 10 on a 10. 10 on a 10, because I do love this figure a lot. And I love the Superman, these guys right here, especially the animated series as well, especially the Action Comics No.1000. And I do love a Superman actually. And I hope McFarlane Toys can do the live action version, and they're gonna do with Christopher Reeve or Brandon Routh or Henry Cavill as Superman. I would have loved to see to make it these figures as possible, especially a Batman like Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, or Ben Affleck. I want to see that in my opinion. So when I do have a chance to the Batman and animated series, I will do that and eventually. And Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, and some of the others, whenever I can before you get my point like this. But I'm going to focus on the Superman as well. So I'm going to give this figure a 10 on a 10. So, alright, for stay tuned for more figures that's coming up. Don't forget, click like, comments below, don't forget subscribe, and check in the icon bell, notifications in case you missed it or not. So this is Tybone Skyberg, and I'll see you around guys, and happy toy hunting and happy action figure hunt, and take care.